The allegations about R. Kelly's sex cult House of Horrors are enough to keep you up at night. And they just keep coming. While the Time's Up movement pushes to #mute R. Kelly, yet another woman who says that she was one of his victims is speaking out. In fact, she's taking him to court. In court documents filed in a New York lawsuit and obtained by Faith Rodgers accuses Kelly of a number of things. She says that he would lock her in secluded areas for extended periods of time as punishment. She accuses him of willfully, deliberately, and maliciously infecting her with herpes. R. Kelly is accused of recording her without her consent during sexual contact. He is accused of both forceful and non-consensual sexual contact with Faith. She also says that he inflicted mental, sexual, and verbal abuse upon her during their relationship, which spanned for nearly a year. Faith's attorney, Lydia C. Hills, explains why they filed this lawsuit in New York. The criminal investigation is still ongoing in the state of Texas. It comes down, in part, to jurisdiction. We have decided to file the civil suit in New York, as this is the location where the initial sexual contact and several other incidents took place. Faith herself shares her horrifying allegations about that initial contact, below. My goal is simply to obtain justice for my client, and hopefully, prevent this from happening to anyone else. They are seeking damages in a jury trial. In an interview with CBS This Morning, Faith describes an upsetting-to-read encounter with R. Kelly that took place in New York. He turns on all the lights and he's like, "Take off your clothes," and he says it with authority in his voice. That is unsurprising from a man who is accustomed to having women obey his every command. I didn't take off my clothes because why would I just wasn't ready for sex. Unfortunately, he then forced non-consensual sex upon her, Faith alleges. He has this type of intimidation right off the bat, so I was just waiting for it to be over. On top of that, she says that he did not warn her that he had herpes. R. Kelly is accused of keeping women as pets, and we are all too familiar with accusations of him isolating them and depriving them of food. Faith says that she got out before she was fully part of his traveling group of kept women. She does, however, describe why she accuses him of false imprisonment. She says that Kelly allegedly locked her in a car for 8 hours. Faith's next words may send a chill down your spine as you take in the scope of R. Kelly's alleged victims. Faith believes that the abuse was all to prepare her to become another one of his pets. He goes on to tell me that he raises 5 women, some of them have been with him for 15 years, and he basically was trying to make it seem like it was a family thing. Creepy. And those words are very familiar. Raising is a word fans have heard before, in references to women whom R. Kelly allegedly trained since they were minors. Including an alleged 14-year-old sex slave, it sounds like some women have lost their entire lives to Kelly. Faith, at least, got away from what her life might have been with Kelly. R. Kelly has always strongly denied the allegations against him. Hollywood sex scandal, who's been caught? Accused? Fired? Start gallery.